a fun vinyasa flow this morning. So starting on your mat in recline butterfly. Start to bring the soles of the feet together. The arms can just rest comfortably at your side. You can slide the heels in or you can slide the heels out. Maybe close your eyes. And just start to notice the rise and fall with your breath. Inhale, the ribs, diaphragm expand. And as you exhale, navel drawing in towards spine. And just taking a minute to tune in, allowing yourself to have these few minutes, this presence on your mat, letting all those other thoughts and distractions go. Then bringing your hands behind your knees, draw them in towards center. On our inhale, we're going to lift the feet up towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, we soften and bend. Starting to get warmed up here. We'll take a couple more rounds. The next time we inhale, we'll hold at the top. Keep a hold of that right leg. Let the left leg hover back down to the floor. And switch. Coming back to center one more time each side. Coming back to center and then lowering the feet on the floor. Just let them just gently windshield wiper side to side. Hands can be at your side in a T or maybe in that cactus goal pose position with your arms. Bringing the knees back to center, hug the knees in. And just start to rock front and back, keeping your chin tucked, maybe pause at the top. Then drawing the feet back and around, hands coming to the floor, we'll step back into our plank. Strong and grounded in your plank, like you're pressing them out away. Find the rooting in your fingers, the length in your spine. We'll take 2 more breaths here. As you exhale, let the elbows draw back from knees or toes, chaturanga. Upward dog on the inhale. Downward dog, the hips draw you up and back. You can pedal out your feet, you can soften your knees. Feet to hands. Half lift on the inhale, the chest a little higher than parallel. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to rise, draw the arms, find length as you reach. Exhale, fold. Half lift, heart chest opens up. And coming down to the floor for plank. Pause and hold in your plank. Again, pressing them out away. So we're strong in our hands, our arms, our chest. Engaging through the muscles in our core and even active in our legs. Chaturanga to lower. Upward dog as we inhale. Downward dog. Feet to hands. Half lift, inhale. Fold. Root to rise. Extended mountain, find length. Fold. Half. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Feet to hands, half, fold, root to rise, stand tall. We're going wide arm twist to the right, fingers in front and behind. Inhale, tall in the center. Twist to the other side. Inhale to center, Utkatasana chair. Hands can be in Jali Mudra. They can reach up, they can reach down. Start to notice the strength in the grounding in your legs. The pit of the belly drawing in and up as the tailbone lengthens down towards the floor. If those arms are up overhead and the thumbs are drawing back, let the movement come from the chest and the shoulders, not from the lower back. So the tailbone still lengthening as we find that neutral back. Big reach to the inhale, forward fold. Half lift on the inhale, plank to chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog, we're going right leg in the air. Leveling out through the hips to start, spreading a reach through those toes. Knee to chest, exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach it up and back. Exhale, knee to right. Inhale and reach. Exhale, knee to left, we'll pause and hold here. Pushing the mat away, knee drawing in. Inhale, it reaches up and back. Exhale, crescent, top of the mat. The arms are gonna reach up overhead, bend into the knees, find strength in your legs. And then wide arm twist to the right. Let the shoulders draw back, the chest to open up. As your gaze, your drishti start to turn around towards that right thumb. A little bit more challenge for your balance. Still strong in those inner thigh muscles. We'll inhale back up high in the center. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left side, three-legged dog. Reach it up and back. On your exhale, it's knee to left. Inhale up. Knee to chest. And knee to right, pause and hold. Pressing the mat away, still pushing strong into your arms. Inhale up. Left foot coming forward, crescent. Find the strength in your feet. And then wide arm twist to your left. Roll the shoulders back, the chest opens. Inhale, coming back to center, chaturanga. Upward dog, downward dog. Feet to hands, half, fold, root to rise, Utkatasana chair. Hands are gonna come in Jali Mudra, heart center. We're going twisted chair to the right side. So that left elbow is just gonna start with a hover right over the right knee. Try to let those knees be the same distance forward. So if one is coming forward or back, try to level that out a little bit. The spine is lengthening, the shoulder, the right shoulder drawing back. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, we'll hover twist to the left. Coming back to center and forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, draw the arms and reach up. Exhale, Utkatasana chair. We're coming back into that twist over to the right side. A little bit different here, so you can stay in this twist, or you can come down to your side crow. So you can come all the way down into a toe balance. You can turn the hands over to the side and just pause and stay here. Or option to bring those hands to the floor. Ground up strong into your arms, shift your weight to the side. Maybe one toe lifts, maybe both feet. Bringing it back to the center and to the other side. Hands are gonna walk over to that left side. They can stay, you can stay up tall, or hands can come down to the floor and maybe the toes lift. Bringing it back to center. And then big inhale, root to rise, draw the arms and reach up. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale, plank, chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog, we're going right leg in the air. Bringing the right foot forward in between your hands, crescent. Wide arm twist again to the right. Roll the shoulders back, the chest opens up. Open up Virabhadrasana, warrior two. Reaching long through your arms, shoulders sliding down from your ears, palms up. And we'll glide forward and center, couple rounds. The next time you reach forward, glide forward, we're gonna lower that right hand down. It's inside of the thigh, rolling the shoulders back, the chest opens. And then bringing both hands down to the floor. Spin that back foot back onto the ball of the foot. The right hand is going to lift and reach up towards the ceiling. And then maybe forward over your ear. Shoulder rolling back, heart, chest opening up. Bring the right hand back up to your hip. Lowering that back foot down to the floor, the back knee down to the floor. Option to bring the left heel in towards your glutes, and maybe we catch the bind. Release the foot, curl the toes back under on that back leg, left hand stays grounding, right arm opens back up. And then we're going to bring that left hand back forward in our wide arm twist. Right hand coming to your hamstring on that back leg, or rolling back, opening up to the heart. Inhale brings us both hands back in crescent. Exhale, hands down, chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog. We're going the left leg up and back. Left foot coming forward, crescent, top of the mat. Opening it into a wide arm twist. Left shoulder rolling back, chest opening up. Warrior two. Palms up towards the ceiling, glide and reach. Reach, lowering that left hand down. Maybe it's to the floor or to a block, forearm on thigh option. Bring the hands down to the floor, rotating that back foot. And then right hand stays grounded, left arm reach and open. And then maybe the arm comes forward over your ear. Shoulders rolling back, chest opening up. Left hand coming back up to your hip. Lower the back knee. Option to curl that heel in, and maybe it's a bind. release it out. Curl the toes under, lift the back knee. Heart chest opens back up into our twist. And then bringing that right hand forward. Left hand onto your hamstring as you roll the shoulders back, chest opens. Both hands come up on the inhale. Chaturanga on your exhale. Downward dog. Feet to hands. Half. Fold. Root to rise, stand tall. Hands in Jali Mudra, heart center. We're going to chair twist again to the right side. This time we're going to tap our elbow down onto our knee. Strong and grounded into that right hand. Left toes are going to lift up and float back. Bring it in, set it down. Bring it back to center, root to rise. Anjali Mudra, chair pose, left side. So hooking that right elbow, shoulders roll back, chest opens. Shifting weight into that left foot, right leg lifts, and maybe it floats back. Bring it in, set it down. Root to rise, stand tall. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, bring the hips down to the floor. And we're going recline or seated pigeon at the top. So we're going to take our right ankle up and over. Let your hips reach in towards your heel. If you need more space between your hips and your heel, that's an option. Release that out. We're coming into Navasana boat pose. Navasana. Hands can be behind your hamstrings for a little bit of support. Feet can be on the floor. Arms can be forward, or maybe it's peace fingers around your toes. Release it down. We've got pigeon other side. So crossing the left ankle. Again, you may need more space between your hips and your heels, and that's an option. You can rock side to side. You can stay in place. Release it out. Coming back into our Navasana. Imagining there's that hand on their lower back giving you a little boost and a lift. Whatever variation works for you this morning. And then option here, feet up or down, to draw that right shoulder back into an archer's arm. Maybe the arms float, or maybe it stays a bent elbow. Coming back to the midline, to the other side. Coming back to center, soles of the feet together, cobbler's pose. Let the chest open up. And then we're going to bring our right leg underneath. That left leg, we're going to hold on to either the arch of the foot, this calf, wherever is accessible for you. Ground it through your hips, and we're going to extend that leg out. It may not be straight, whatever straight is for you this morning. Bend the leg, bring it back in. It's either holding onto the arch or maybe peace fingers around the toe, and rolling the shoulders back into our twist. Coming back to the center, again holding on to the calf, the arch of the foot. Then bringing that right foot down on the outside of your left knee. Setting up nice and tall, grounding through your hips. You can hug the knee in or place the elbow or the triceps on that thigh as you roll the shoulders back. Inhale, come back to center, and we'll reverse our feet. So that left leg coming underneath. Hands again are coming either to the bottom of the foot or the calf. Softening the knee, peace fingers or holding onto the leg option as that right arm floats back. Coming back to the center one more time, that leg extending. Soften the knee, draw the foot on the outside of the left leg. Tall posture. Again, you can hug the knee in or you can bring that arm to the top of the leg. Rotate, roll the shoulders abound, keeping length in the spine. Coming back to center, unwind your feet. And then slowly rolling yourself all the way back to the mat. Those arms can open again into T or cactus in those gentle sways or side to side. Taking those feet just a little wider. Let the legs drop over to the right. Maybe that right foot comes on top of the left thigh. Option for your eyes to turn over towards your left fingers. Release the foot, bring it back to center, and we'll switch. Legs heavy towards the doors. Maybe those eyes look to the right. Bringing it back to center. We're going to come into happy cow, so crossing the right leg on top of the left. Maybe reaching for the bottoms of the feet or the shins, whatever's accessible for you. Let the neck lengthen, the head to be heavy. And we'll release and switch sides. And drawing the knees in. And then option to come into either waterfall or shoulder stand. If you're in shoulder stand, you're still active through those legs, long through your neck. Letting your eyes look towards the ceiling, not looking side to side. And then gently soften your knees. And slowly start to roll your body down. Coming into Shavasana. Allow your arms to be heavy. And your body just begin to melt down into your mat. Coming back to that grounding point of your breath. We won't be here long, so just allowing your body to take these next few moments to rest. Gently start to move your fingers and move your toes. Bend your arms, bend your knees. Rolling over onto a side and using your hands to press yourself up. Bringing your hands in Jali Mudra to heart center. Thank you all for tuning in to share your practice today. The love and light in me sees and honors the love and